It is that time, y'all. We are taking a trip and we are traveling with Nomad Cosmetics to the Florida Keys. I've never been there, so I'm ready to take a trip. Let's go. If you're new, hello, hi, welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to talk about makeup too, you're in the right place. Like we like to have fun here. And I love to travel and I love makeup. My husband and I have an Instagram page, The Friends of Travel, but Nomad Cosmetics is a brand that is known for their travel themed eyeshadow palettes, and they just launched their newest palette based on the Florida Keys. This is the Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. I am super excited about this one, y'all, because I have never been to the Florida Keys. And now that this showed up on my doorstep, I'm like, we need to go. We need to go to the Florida Keys ASAP. This color story is like giving me tropical vibes. It says that this is a collection of tropical hues from sun-washed yellows, peaches, and key limes to richly soaked purples, ocean blues, and sunset corals. There are 11 mattes and 7 shimmers, which I love. But one of the things that I do love most about Nomad Cosmetics is that they do always support a cause with each of their releases. And so for today's release, we are supporting the Dolphin Research Center that saves and protects dolphins and other marine mammals in the Florida Keys. I love that. I do just want to highlight, if it's important for you to know, that Nomad is vegan and clean. There is coconut oil to help hydrate and condition. And y'all, we're just gonna dive in. We're gonna dive in. I wanna play with this. I wanna create 2 looks for you. We all know that I am a neutral lover, but I pushed myself here. Outside of my comfort zone, this blue ocean look is look number 2. I'm really excited about the first look that you're gonna see. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop babbling. If you want to shop this palette, I do have a code. KBella will save you 10% on the Nomad Cosmetics website. So that is linked down below. But let's just go ahead. I'm gonna zoom you in and we're gonna get started, y'all. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, hello, the most important thing. I am hoping to get this up on launch day. This palette is launching Tuesday, June 25th, around 12:01 a.m. Eastern time. So by the time you're seeing this, it should already be live. You can go ahead and click my link down below or just search Nomad Cosmetics, get on the site, order this palette. But why don't we go ahead? I'm gonna zoom you in and we're gonna get started playing with some makeup. Okay, we're gonna dive in. Look number 1, I don't know exactly what I wanna do. I'm pretty sure I wanna use this shade and maybe the gold or the green. I wanna stick to more of like a little bit of a lighter vibe today, but I'm just, I'm just not exactly sure what that's gonna look like. So we are going to take my Sigma E24, and I think I'm gonna go into this beautiful yellow shade right here, Far From Normal. And I think I'm going to first stamp it in the crease for once. I primed my eyes, but I did not set. So the colors are going to be perhaps a little more vibrant. I don't want a look that's like too out there. I'd say all the time that I don't feel comfortable playing with color because I just don't know. I don't know what I want to do. And that's the problem, is I have a birthday party and then my husband and I are going out to dinner to celebrate our anniversary. So I want it like neutral-ish. And I just don't know what I'm doing here. But that yellow shade showed up nicely. Then I think the plan from there, I'm going to take my E40 from Sigma and go into this Sunrise Salute, this more pastel lighter yellow, and just use that to kind of blend out and soften up these edges. I don't really think yellow is a color I reach for too often on the eyes, but I'm going for like a sunset sunrise kind of vibe. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is go in with my Singe EO5, and I do think I'm gonna take a little bit of this red right here in Sunset Celebration, and I'm using my Singe EO5 because it's a fluffier brush and I don't want it to be like deep, but I do want to get a little bit of this like sunset vibe, and I will be layering over this, but I think that's cute. It is kind of like an orangey red, and then when it meets that yellow, lightens it up even more to create more of like a lighter orange base. Definitely giving tropical. Okay, actually I'm kind of digging these vibes. I have to be honest. I'm kind of digging the vibes. I am going to use my Singe EO1, but it's dirty, so my Sigma Switch is gonna help me clean it off. Who is shocked that my brushes are dirty? And then I think what I'm gonna do is take this one right here in Key Largo and spray it and put it on the majority of my lid, but I wanna leave a little bit of that inner corner blank. Okay, so this is Key Largo. Ooh, that's pretty. I am going to overlap it a bit with that matte in the outer corner. And I'm gonna keep it in the middle. Ooh, that is stunning, y'all. That is so pretty. Look at that. Yes, that was a good call, adding that red Sunset Celebration to the outer part. I just don't know. I think I want to do a little bit of that green. I was looking at some swatches that I took for Instagram, and that's how I was getting my inspiration of like the color story and what I wanted to do. You can see it's covering up a little tiny bit of that outer corner. So I just want to deepen that up a touch with more of Sunset Celebration, because I do like a little bit of like an ombre vibe, an ombre feel. And this has no product on it. We're just gonna give like a light blend situation here. So the purpose of spraying your brush is a couple of things I've had people ask. One, it helps minimize fallout, and two, it helps give it a little bit more of an impactful shine. I really like it because I don't love fallout on my face, and I also want my shimmer and shine to like really stand out and be bold without having to use my fingers. And I love, love, love that the Nomad shimmers allow me to do that. So then I think I'm gonna try the green. I'm gonna flip this brush over. I'm gonna get a little bit of this southernmost point and spray it with Fix Plus and focus that just on the inner part of my eye. If you have small eyes like me, the Singe EO1 is nice because it helps me just get like right there. See that? A little pop of green, just right there. And I might even take that gold and put it on the inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. I am gonna flip it over and use a little bit more of Key Largo and just kind of blend back and forth because I just want like a pop of that green, you know what I mean? Okay, so then the question is the lower lash line. At first, I was thinking about taking the purple, but I'm almost wondering if, since I have a little bit of green, do I do green? Do I do this orangey shade with a little bit of, oh, maybe this orangey shade with a little bit of this. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so I'm just taking my Sigma pencil brush and I'm gonna go in with this orange shade right here in Shipwreck Trail. And I'm gonna put this, because I don't really want the green to be the focus. I'm creating like a sunset vibe here, or sunrise. I mean, I guess it depends on if you are a night or a day person. And then the same brush, and I'm just gonna tap it into that Sunset Celebration, and we're just gonna focus this on the outer part to kind of be like a little wraparound. I don't want to take it all the way in. I have small eyes, so I like the ombre effect. But I think this is looking really cool, actually. And then I'm taking a fluffier E33 from Sigma, and we're just gonna go into this lighter shade right here in Isle Morada. I'm getting some kickback, so like be light-handed. And I'm just gonna sweep that underneath. I don't really think you're gonna see too much of the Isle Morada. It's more of like just softening things, you know? That's the goal here. And then what I'm gonna do is take this gold right here in Conch Republic, and I'm gonna put this right here on the inner corner, which will spotlight the gold. But I almost think I need like a white shade or something a little lighter. Let me see what I have. You know what I'm gonna do is reach into my Amy Loves palette with Adept and Amy Loves Makeup and go into this Lights Up shade And the fact that I put that gold underneath is making it pull a little bit more yellow gold, but lights up, will lighten it up a bit. Ooh. She purty, y'all. Okay, let's see. I just had a fear that I like wasn't recording this entire time. I looked up and I was like, oh, thank God I am recording. Because if I wasn't, I would have been so sad. Okay, let me put mascara on and I'll be right back. Here is the finished look. I kind of love it, y'all. Like, who is she? I say that I don't wear color, but I'm kind of loving it. It's giving like warm sunset, like take me to Key Largo vibes, I think. If you're wondering what's on my lips, I just kept it simple, y'all. This is the Sigma Renew Lip Oil in Hush, like just a clear type of situation. And I think this is what we're going with. So let me know what you think of this look down below, but I don't want to keep you any longer. Let's roll into the second look. Okay, I am ready and excited for look number 2. I am thinking we're gonna play with like the blues over here, maybe this little purple. I kind of want that on the lid. Like, we're just gonna play a little bit. We're just gonna play. I don't have a look fully committed to memory yet, but I want to play. I want to step outside of my comfort zone. Blues are not my comfort zone, and I think what we're gonna do is start with this blue right here in Overseas Highway and my 212 from BK Beauty, and we're just gonna put this in the crease, right? Like a little blue, like the ocean. Never hurt anybody. And I'm just gonna take a moment to blend that out. I primed, but I didn't set my primer like I normally do. I normally set my primer to help with creasing, but I've noticed that when I don't set my primer, I'm able to get a little bit more pigmentation and the colors are a little more vibrant. So that's what we're going with today. I think I want like a hint of green, so I'm just taking my E40 and from Sigma, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's Close to Perfect. It's almost like a pastel teal color, and we're just gonna put this right here to blend out the edges and maybe bring like a hint of greenish in there. Okay, so a little disclaimer, my son is refusing his nap. So if the sound of children in the background bothers you, this video may not be for you, or watch it on mute, you know, whatever. But I'm going to go in with my Singe EO5, and I gotta dip into this purple. This purple right here in Key West purple is my favorite color. And I'm going to put this out here in this outer V of my eye. And I'm using this Singe brush because it's not super dense. So it's small, I can pick up the pigment, but then I can blend it out here in the outer part and just get like a little pop of purple. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is take this 204 from BK Beauty in that same purple Key West shade, and I just want to lightly press it. I'm just keeping it on the outer part of my eye, and I'm just pressing it. I'm gonna blend it out, I think with that like teal shade, what's it called? Close to Perfect. But I just wanna stamp a little bit of color, that purple, close to the outer V of my lash line. So this is an E42 from Sigma, and I'm gonna go into that Close to Perfect shade. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start here on the inner part and kind of, I just poked my eye, kind of place it there first, and then go over the purple and blend it in the middle. You know, I was watching my friend Heather in one of her videos. She said that every time she tries to do the lower lash line, she pokes herself in the eye, like when she's talking on camera. That definitely just happened to me. The day that I am filming this is my anniversary with my husband. Not the day this is gonna go up. Our anniversary is on Sunday, and my plan is for this to go up on Tuesday. but we went out to dinner, just the two of us, last night with my first look that you saw. And so now we're gonna go out as a family. My mom's gonna treat us with the kids, and we're gonna go out and celebrate again. So Nomad Cosmetics for the win with this anniversary. Okay, I'm taking my Singe EO4, and for the lid, I wanna go into this beautiful shade right here in Paradise Found. I want to find Paradise. Ooh, I need my Fix Plus. I'm gonna spray it and put that on the lid. Okay, so here is Paradise Found. It is so pretty. So this is definitely going to be like a blue look with a pop of purple. More monochromatic. I felt like yesterday we had like a bit of a sunset eye going on. Today we're feeling monochromatic. It's okay. I am gonna take a bit of my finger just because it's gonna pick up more of that like vibrancy foiled effect, and I am a fan of that. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna get a little out of character, guys. I think that I am going to take my E45, and I think we're gonna go into this yellow shade right here in Sunrise Salute. And I don't normally go for a matte inner corner, but this is like a light yellow matte, and I thought it might be fun for like a little matte inner corner. I know my friend Angie loves a matte inner corner. I just feel like the sparkles really make it pop, but we're gonna do something different because we all know that blues make me nervous, but we're gonna see how this looks. Okay, so here is the finished look right here. I would love to know your thoughts down below. If you're interested, my lip combo, it is Warm Spice from BK Beauty, and then I topped it with LYS in the shade Dreamer. So that is the look right here. I would love to know what you think of this look. Do you like this one better? Did you like the Fiery Sunset? This is like depth of the ocean, right? Like ocean blue, Florida Keys. We are in the ocean. I felt like my first one was Sunrise Sunset. Now we are in the ocean. I love it. I want to know your thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you out, and we're going to talk about this palette. So there you have it, 2 looks with the new Nomad Cosmetics Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. I would love to know your thoughts down below. Are you going to pick this up? Did you pick it up already? Are you adding this to your wish list? Which look did you like better? What shades are you excited to play with? Remember, if you are shopping the Nomad website, I do have an affiliate code KBella. It can save you 10%. I would love to know your thoughts though. I am really excited about this. It's a color story that pushes me outside of my comfort zone, but I kind of love that. We need palettes, we need shadows, we need shades that push us out of our comfort zone. And I also do just want to remind you that Nomad Cosmetics is supporting the Dolphin Research Center, which saves and protects dolphins and other marine animals in the Florida Keys. So I love that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. But if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.